Guys, you've arrived at the podcast. Bad news, though. Fantails will no longer exist. Good news for teeth, though.
Yeah, good news for teeth. They're really, really coming together. Those that have survived the decades of torment and absolute abuse at the hands of this delicious, chocolatey, caramelly treat that just hangs out in your mouth for days after you first consume it.
And yet rock hard. Extraordinary. Fantails are gone, so we asked the question, what would you like to bring back?
Yeah.
Now, oh, my goodness, did we have some callers?
We bring you mixed news today. On one hand, the positive news that the Aussies won the first test.
Oh, my God.
Really good stuff. The bad news that we bring you is this.
Helpline.
I'm being chased by a mud crab with massive pincers.
Yeah.
Did you know Will Ferrell has been attacked by animals in 3 of his films?
Fantails are better than your tails.
Hello?
R.I.P. Fantails.
What?
Oh, they're being discontinued. Who saw this coming? Not me.
All the dentists?
That is very, very true.
Like, those things are so rock hard. You try to bite it, and then, like, if you don't lose a tooth, you definitely have a bit of chewy caramel in the back of your gums for 8 years.
Yeah, it's a good test for your teeth, isn't it?
Isn't it?
And if you're a tooth and you're a first timer and you see a fantail coming, you're like, well, it's make or break right now.
It's just teeth everywhere, like, crossing their arms above their head, going,
Here we go.
Don't do it.
Only the strong are going to survive this. I was brought up by fantails.
Were you?
Literally, 300 or 400 fantails raised me as one, like a bunch of lemmings. Staple of the diet, though.
Yeah, right.
And not just in terms of your delicious, chocolatey, chewy caramel treat, but also where you get your information on movie stars.
Oh, yes.
That was your number one source back in the day.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was the joy of the Fantail, wasn't it?
And sometimes it wouldn't quite sync up with the top of the wrapper.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't see the name. You're like, ooh, mystery movie star. Who was it?
Oh, this is an adventure.
Some printing issues, but they're blaming it's not making enough money, all those types of things.
Yeah,
but
right.
I would have thought Fantails would have survived.
So I was always told, like, if you're craving something sweet, have a Fantail because they're so incredibly rich that it'll put you off wanting more chocolate.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like, oh, hey, are you an alcoholic? I got one for you. Have a shot of tequila. That should scratch that itch. I go right to the top shelf.
Should see you through the craving. Or it could spark an 8-day bender.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Oh, it'd be a fun journey, nonetheless.
Adventure, isn't it?
Dunkaroos for me. So Dunkaroos back in the day. Oh, they were, we're talking top shelf. That was top shelf in your lunchbox.
You Dunkaroo.
In Beckham Primary School.
Dunkaroos is the cookie you drunk for as much frosting as you want. So how do you do your Dunkaroos?
I don't know what's happening at Beckham Primary School, but it was also a little bit cool to have Dunkaroos.
Really?
A little bit of street credit.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I know the text will come through and say, look, there's a different version of Dunkaroos now, and I've seen them from a different company and all sorts of things, but it's not the same.
Aren't those Dunkaroos now, I get them for my kids, they're like the little kangaroos, or is that something completely
but they're knockoffs from the original version.
Oh,
okay. It's not the same. It's like, I'll take you back. It's like when Jordan came back and he played for the Wizards. Everyone's like, yeah, nah.
Yeah.
It's like Tony Lockett when he came back to the Swans and he played in 2002. Oh, thanks, Tony, wearing number 46, 3 games, 3 goals. Nope. Like the great Shane Warne when you lost a heap of weight.
Oh,
it's
yes.
Not the same.
That's not the original, beer-swilling, pie-eating Shane that we all know and love.
Yes, the debaucherous Shane Warne that we knew and loved.
I blame Liz Hurley for that phase. She got him onto some sort of smoothie diet where he just, refused to be the man that he was and that we all grew to love.
Yeah.
Do you know what I miss? Can you remember when you were a kid, and I can't remember what it's called, is it magic something, and you pour it on your tongue as a kid and it'll crackle and go...
Oh, yeah. I think...
And magic gum. And then it would turn into gum. And it was magic.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely a Tassie thing. Yeah, I'm kind of...
Excuse me? Shut up. Magic gum was a thing.
Okay. What would you bring back? 13, 24, 10. What discontinued product would you bring back? And we want real products, not products that jokes imagine.
Excuse me, 13, 24, 10 if you ever had magic gum.
Or we'll take your calls next. What would you bring back? Give us...
Have you checked out whatif.com's top 10 winter weekenders yet?
How good's a what if tip?
Launceston's in there, Canberra, Cairns, Tweed Heads.
Book your winter getaway on the What If app.
What if it's Aussie for travel?
Fortunately, Fantails are going to be discontinued.
Helpline.
I'm being chased by a mud crab with massive pincers.
That's funny. Did you know Will Ferrell has been attacked by animals in 3 of his films?
Fantails are better than your tails.
Hello?
Yeah, they're no more.
No, that's
Discontinued.
it. Oh, it's the highs and lows this morning. Yay, we won the first acid test. Boo-hoo, Andrew.
What next?
No Fantails.
What have you got? What curveball have you got next?
Now, we're asking the question on 13 24 10. I'm talking really quickly because I can't wait to take the call. And we're asking the question, what do you want to bring back? What do you miss? Now, I mentioned magic gum, which was the crackly stuff that you'd put on your tongue and it would morph into a beautiful piece of chewy.
Yeah, and we all collectively, everyone else in the studio bar, Jody said, okay, Tassie kid. Okay, this was a Tassie thing.
Okay, well, let's go to Emily from Athelston. Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Emily, tell me you know what magic gum is.
Absolutely, I grew up with magic gum, but I must admit that I am also a Tasmanian.
Hey, Emily, so is it just a Tassie thing or did this somehow, I don't know, make the mainland?
I can't remember, but there's a lot of Tassie things that Jodie says that make me laugh all the time. I'm not sure, but I can concur. It's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I have never felt more vindicated in my life than I did by Emily just then.
No, because what we've established, it is definitely a Tassie thing. We don't know if it somehow got on the boat and got to the mainland.
We don't know yet. But Emily, can you remember it had like the little green Martian on the front?
Yeah.
Oh, she's gone.
She's gone.
Could have talked to Emily all day.
Let's go to Vicky in Brighton. Vicky, what would you bring back if you could?
Well, sir, you can still get those magic gum, and it did make it here, and every year at the show it comes. Yeah, and Candy House up at Eagle Farm and Parabanks. You can still buy it.
Oh, my God.
So, wow. Yes.
Did you
but
say-
I would bring back the huge gobstoppers that every layer was a different colour, chocolate, and then it would go to a different colour. At the end of the school day, you would finally get your bubble gum in the middle.
Yeah. You're like,
Just like all day to work out.
Endless of what I would bring back.
I know.
Yeah.
What a journey it was, Vicky. You'd be like, chocolate, oh, pineapple, oh, mothball, mothball.
I know.
Oh, back
and
to
you
a
couldn't
sweet.
even get it in your mouth. Like that. I think they were like under $2, and it was the best lolly that you could ever have. Everlasting, the best.
Yeah.
I thought nothing could bust up teeth more than a Fantail, but that gobstopper sounds like it could do a fairly decent job.
Well, they're the two big tests, wasn't it? It was like Fantail or gobstopper. If you can get through both of them, you're a tooth that deserves to be there. Chloe from Alberton, what would you bring back?
Original Sunny Boy.
Oh, how good on a hot day.
Yeah, rip the corner off with his teeth, leaving the shop, and just get into it.
Iconic packaging and shape as well, like that triangular sort of shape.
It was so
I
convenient.
remember him being like $1 and begging my mum when we were leaving Foodland to get one when I was a kid.
But just you could just squish it up like that. It's like a Calippo. So convenient and easy, the Sunny Boy.
Very good stuff. Hey, Tracy, round it out for us. Tracy and Elizabeth, what would you bring back?
I would bring back the polywaffle.
Oh, yes.
Get into a new taste, get into your new polywaffle.
Polywaffle.
Polywaffle. And also those pop rocks.
Oh.
The chewing gum, and they were the best.
Yeah.
Is that like magic gum?
Yeah, like magic gum.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Good stuff. The polywaffle in particular was like this treat where it was this crazy mixture of like chocolate, biscuit maybe even, and marshmallow. Who saw that coming?
Who would have thought that that would work?
Yeah. Let's go to Abby in the newsroom.
Sorry, just some good news. I'm pretty sure that Men's back, I don't know if it was this year or whenever it was over COVID, but they're bringing back the polywaffle.
Really?
Yeah.
That is huge news for polywaffle enthusiasts.
And also for those people, those immature boys who like to throw them in a pool and go, oh, look, a giant turd.
Oh, look.
Get into a new taste, get into your new polywaffle.
Giant turd in the pool.
What the fork?
What the fork?
What the fork is happening?
Have you ever asked yourself why there's no forks in the kitchen at your workplace? Well, I can answer it for you. Because there's none in any kitchen ever in any workplace because people steal them all the time.
Genuine chance that Abby from the newsroom has broken into your workplace.
Yes.
And stole your forks.
Yes. So that is how this segment was born. Today's What the Fork was born out of the fact that we went to lunch yesterday for your birthday.
Yeah.
We had a little team lunch, didn't we?
That was nice.
And you all would have seen the moment when I got completely triggered. And it was the moment that I saw the QR code menu. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What the fork? In fact, what the tech? There's several things at play here. Who wants to read a full menu off your phone? Yeah. I'm that person that's got enlarged font on my phone. I can barely read a text message, let alone a full menu with 1 million ingredients, Andrew.
Yeah, you cruise around with those Google glasses where it comes up on the front of your glasses. Really cool.
Please give me a paper menu. At least give me the option of a paper menu along with your QR code option. And then I'm reading, because I downloaded the stupid app thing, and then I'm reading at the bottom, it's like, please help us save a tree by using the QR code. Save a tree?
Yeah.
How often are you changing your menu in a restaurant? Oh. Like, I reckon one restaurant for 10 years, one tree, max.
Yeah.
Max in menus.
How annoying is that? Like, for example, producer Zoe sends us stuff to us via email instead of printing it out because she's saving trees.
She's saving trees. Oh, God.
It's very noble, Zoe.
But, Hayesy, the moment I decided I would never, ever engage in this whole ridiculous QR code ordering palaver ever again was in a Thai restaurant in Melbourne on the wharf there. And we're sitting down, no paper menus anywhere to be seen. Lots of trees, no paper menus.
Yeah.
And so we've QR ordered, and then it's giving you the option down the bottom. Would you like to leave a $2.50 tip?
No.
A tip to who? Who served me, Andrew? Who am I tipping?
The Thai gods? I'm not sure.
That is the most... I'm looking around going, no one's brought me a drink. No one said good evening, how are you? I'm not tipping an app.
Yeah, well, it's the new way of the future. We tip the robots at Sushi Train.
What? 13, 24, 10. Let me just take a deep breath.
Yeah, you're really rolled up by this.
It drives me insane. Well, I'm not good at tech at the best of times. And when you're hangry and you're sitting there like, I just want my food. I don't want to have to jump through 1 million technological hoops.
It's very fair.
13, 24, 10. Do you have any technology that you refuse to engage in?
Pretty
I know
much
you've
all
got
technology.
Everything.
Oh, my gosh. I don't know how to use Uber Eats.
What?
Also, the big fee that they slap on. It's a mixture of not being able to work technology, also me being a tight ass. Banking, like I'd still like to do everything in cash and take it into the bank. I don't know how to bank. I wouldn't know how to pay bills. If I had to pay bills, I'd have to go to the post office.
Don't even start me on the fact that the ATMs now, your branch doesn't provide your own ATM, so you can't get access to your money for free.
Yeah.
Now you have to go to one of those wham-fangled ones in a bar that charge you $3.80 to get access to your own cash.
Yeah, the bloody wham-fangled ones.
You thought I was angry about QR code menus. Don't start me on ATMs.
Didn't this trigger you yesterday? We were just trying to have a nice lunch for my birthday. And then Jody went to the Hilton. And then Hilton, what's the suburb? Just near West Adelaide Football Club.
Yeah.
Jody just turned the place upside down.
I was like flipping tables.
Yeah, I was like, get out, Jody's on a rampage. Everything all right, man? QR codes.
In the meantime, you were just sitting in the corner going, another bolter, thanks.
I'll just get a Carlton, thanks.
I'm so scared of it.
Happy birthday. We'll take your calls next at 13 24 10. What tech do you refuse to use? Mm-hmm. Also, best caller this morning is score some tickets to the Beer and Barbecue Festival. The number 13 24 10.
And I promise you, when you go to the Beer and Barbecue Festival, there'll be actual paper menus. I promise you. All right, let's go to Sam. Sam, what's the tech standoff you're in with?
Good morning. I am on a tech standoff with everything.
Good. How are you calling us today?
Okay, well, the phone is the only thing that I've had to adapt to. That and Netflix, because I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's nothing else to do.
Right.
Yep.
But as soon as I hit 25 years old, I became so aggressive with any form of technology. I don't know, it takes forever to learn how to use a new phone or a new laptop, or I just can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
But if I go to a restaurant or a pub and I see a QR code, it is like waving a red flag in front of me.
Oh, my God. Sam's a woman after my own heart. Oh, Sam.
It's a restaurant red flag.
For the love of God, where is the 16-year-old with the little book? Bring them back.
So true, Sam. So true. Kirsty, who are you in a text standoff with?
Look, I'm 100% the same with both of you as well. And I thought it was because I was old, but she said she was over 25, so it can't be that. But I actually hate the fact that you need to download an app to even get footy tickets now. You can't get a manual ticket to go to footy.
You can't.
I like to have something in my hand. I don't like to rely on my phone. What happens if I drop my phone or something? I want to have a piece of paper to be able to go to the footy or to go see a show, and then I like to scrapbook it after. Put a photo of the night, with my ticket. I can't scrapbook an app. I could take a photo of the app and put it there with a picture of me dining out one night. That would be great.
Yeah, and when your team wins the grand final, who's taking a photo with you with the ticket on your phone?
That's exactly right. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work, man.
Kirsty, you should have seen how triggered I was the other day when my husband, when I was trying to get into the netball, sent me 4 tickets and said, I've used 3 of these. You just have to work out which one's going to work. And I was at the turnstile just cursing him.
No pressure there. No pressure at all.
That noise it makes is like, dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Come on, man.
All right, let's go to Wayne. Good morning to you, Wayne.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, thanks, mate.
My tech standoff is self-serve checkout.
Oh, yes.
What, for or against?
I'm against them. I will literally stand in a queue of, full trolleys rather than go through one of those because they're not paying me.
Oh, yes, that's true, Wayne.
And I'm totally with you, Jodie. I would not pay any extra money for an app to serve me.
I know, 100%, Wayne. I love that Wayne's behind 8 people with full trolleys and he's just got a packet of Pringles and a Coke Zero and he's like, nah, not doing it.
That is me. That is seriously me.
Good on you, Wayne.
That is excellent.
Oh, should we send him off to the Beer and Barbecue Festival?
Yeah, well done, Wayne. We're going to send you off to the Beer and Barbecue Festival, so congratulations. Thanks for the call.
Oh, thank you so much.
Very good.
Absolutely.
So just download your ticket via Tickets.
The biggest breaking story this town has ever seen. This is huge. Valuable info. This is so juicy.
Jodies Juice.
You one of those young boys that was just obsessed with Gwen Stefani?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
But I had a lot of mates that were, massive Gwen Stefani fans.
Anyway, she was left close to tears during a recent interview on British television after she was surprised by a video message from one of her musical idols. So she said Selector singer, who I've never heard of, apologies, Pauline Black, was a personal hero. And then she got really teary and emotional when they played a message from her. Have a listen.
Hi Gwen, it's Pauline. I'm absolutely thrilled that I've influenced you and your music. Sending you lots of love, my dear.
Right now. I'm zoom in, guys. These are real tears. Well, I can't believe that. That is incredible.
I can understand why.
No, you don't understand anything, okay? She was like,
you tell him, Gwen.
my idol when I was 13, and she just talked to me it's crazy.
Oh, can you have a think? I don't mean to put you on the spot here, but who would reduce you to tears if I organised someone to record a message for you? Would it be LeBron?
Yeah, there's probably a bunch, isn't there?
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah. Connor Rosie. Tom Wren. That'll make you sob.
I mean, there's a whole heap of group, probably about 7 or 8 blokes. Yeah. But imagine if it was LeBron James or someone like that. It'd be very, very surreal.
I'd love to do that for you one day, but I don't know that he'd return my calls.
Yeah, but that's the thing as well. So obviously, I mean, she's known by this person as well. So it's a genuine heartfelt message versus one where you're like, who the hell am I doing this for?
Anyway, that's that.
Yep.
Juicy. Now, we love Adele's honesty, but she chronically overshared on stage. So she's returned to the stage in Las Vegas for her ongoing residency, Weekends with Adele in the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace, where she let the crowd in on, let's just say, a little health issue that she was having.
I told you guys, I wear Spanx, keep it all in a bit, make it all bigly. And I sweat a lot, but it doesn't go anywhere, so I'm basically just sitting in my own sweat. So my doctor gave me jock itch. Do you guys know what that is? Jock itch? That sounds like I'm a big Nuggets fan there, doesn't it? Jock itch, yeah. So it looks like I'm like an athlete, basically. So I have to squirt it on myself. I don't know why the I just told you that.
There she is, Adele. An absolute element. I get it, what she says now when she said, sounds like I'm a big Nuggets fan.
Yeah.
You get it?
No.
Jokic.
Oh, Jokic. Oh, yeah, as in the Nuggets.
Nikola
player.
Jokic.
Yeah.
Oh, now I get it.
Oh, now I understand. I didn't understand a word she said then.
That was a bit of fun. Juice.
The Chase Australia star, Mark the Beast Labbit, has confirmed he has a new girlfriend. He posted an emotional message on social media. So he's going out with a girl called Hayley Palmer, and she joined him in Los Angeles recently. He's filming The Chase over there, the US version, and a separate game show called Masterminds. Anyway, the details that probably no one cares for. And I only realised that as I was saying them.
That's correct.
This is a detail you will enjoy, though. Okay, so he was originally married to a girl called Katie Labbit before it was revealed. Well, they split up amid cheating rumours, but it was also revealed the pair were second cousins.
Yes, who saw that coming? I thought you were going to say something. It wasn't a real human. It was like one of those AI bots. But
No.
What's worse, shacking up with an artificial intelligence person or your cousin?
Second cousin.
Oh, second
There's quite
cousin.
a big difference.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, okay. I don't get it. Why are you defending him so hard on this? Don't you lead me down the Tasmanian route.
Oh, my God.
That's on you.
Oh, it's my fault. My fault. My fault that every time I mention a cousin on this show, that's where you go.
Yes, absolutely it is. Surely I'm not alone in thinking that.
I would hope you are.
And that's Jodies Juice.
Yeah, nice way to round it out, wasn't it?
I thought you might like that.
It's very good.
I thought-
I'm not going to look at him the same way now.
No.
Yeah.
That was what I just sort of lobbed it up there in tennis parlance, and you went smash.
I got it right out of the middle of the racket too. Thank you so much for that.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Hazy's on Miss Daisy.
Well, you've made it to Wednesday. Happy hump day. See that big thing in front of you that looks like a big anthill?
Yeah,
Just plough through it.
just go straight through it.
That's that Wednesday hump.
Just whacking in the guts, as they say.
Just kicking the guts. Straight through. Let's inject you with some knowledge. Let's take a trip. Let's go back to 1982. We're talking 21st of June. That's when Prince William was born in London, England. Today is his 41st birthday.
41, Prince William.
Yeah, and apparently he's got a monster lined up for tonight.
Has he?
Big night. Yeah, and she wrote, the Pims will be flowing.
Yeah. Like, Kate, hold my beer.
Hold my beer.
Watch this.
Yeah, and he just bolts.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to finish the beer. Kate's like, not again.
Oh, no.
This trick, Will. 1981. Nice little pause there. 1981, David Graham became the first Australian to win the US Open golf title. Pop quiz. Name the other tournaments David Graham has won.
I don't think he's won another one.
I don't know who he is. 1985, Lana Del Rey was born in New York. Today is her 38th birthday. Summertime sadness.
She looks like she wouldn't be fun at a party. She's pretty morbid.
She's quite morbid with her lyrics and
Yeah,
such.
yeah.
Even the Summertime sadness, when they're like, let's turn this into a disco version. So she's like, I'm in that summertime, still very angry. Still quite depressing. But it's got to be. 2003, Delta Goodrem spent 8 hours, 1 p.m. to 9 p.m, signing autographs for fans at Melbourne's High Point Shopping Centre, and that does not surprise me in the slightest.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Gift from the heavens is Delta Goodrem.
Yeah, she's good. She's a good girl. Good girl, Delta. Good girl.
8 hours?
Yeah.
That's a lot. I wonder how many autographs she actually knocked off.
I don't know.
Anyway, do you reckon by the end of it she was just doing her initials?
Yeah.
Just DJ.
It's just a DJ.
2020, Kurt Cobain's guitar during Nirvana's MTV Unplugged show sells for a record $6 million.
Cobain's 1959 Martin D18E, which was originally purchased by the Nirvana singer at LA's Voltage Guitars, went for a total of just over $6 million at Julian's auction.
So when I see stats like this, I think, I just wonder how much money could the guys have made had they not smashed up so much of their equipment?
So true.
Like, here you go. This will be fun for effect. I'm going to smash the guitar at the end of the set. Well, if he'd held onto it and sold it, you could have made millions of dollars.
No.
Anyway.
You sound like you're middle-aged.
Yeah. You've just got to be careful and don't be wasteful. Number one song on June 21 in 1999, Baby One More Time by Britney Spears.
Some of Britney's best.
Yes, when she's singing like this, oh, baby, baby. Real side accent.
Real iconic outfit too.
Yeah.
Who hasn't gone to
This is school girl theme.
Yeah. Who hasn't gone to a party dressed as Britney? Am I right?
Yeah.
Me.
Buying for birthday parties is tough at any age.
Okay. Well, you had your birthday yesterday and I just basically gave up. I spoke to your wife and then in the end I just called you and said, what do you want?
Yeah.
This is causing me grief.
Yeah, she bought me a carton of cigarettes. I don't even smoke.
You were annoyed. You were annoyed because I got you, you know, those Alpine ones and you really just wanted Winnie Blues. Sorry, mate. I don't know you at all.
Yeah, let me just knuckle down on this. I do not smoke.
No.
Well, I do now.
Now, an Aussie mum has divided the internet asking if it's okay to ask for money instead of presents for her daughter's 5th birthday. She took to a Sydney mum's Facebook group to ask this question. My 4-year-old is turning 5 soon and we are planning a birthday party for her. Is it okay to mention in the invite that we would prefer cash contributions rather than gifts? She said that storage is a bit of a luxury in her 2-bedroom unit and doesn't really have the space to house more toys. Hallelujah.
Oh, you're for this.
Oh, I get so triggered when my kids have birthdays and they just get so much stuff and it's so much packaging and it's so much plastic. And also, if you afford me the opportunity to hand over $10 in cash as opposed to half an hour before the party going, I've got to run to Kmart, get a card, get a gift bag and get a gift. For a child, I don't know.
Okay, but versus what? Do you think they're building up to, what, a big mega present or something? One big mega present?
What's wrong with that, though? As a kid, wouldn't you rather get, one big ticket item, like a bike or a surfboard or something like that, if everyone chips in?
Well, I don't know if about a surfboard for a 5-year-old.
Well, no. I haven't drilled down on the specific gift, but if you could get them one big thing as opposed to all that little crappy bits.
Yeah, I don't know as well, but with the 5-year-old minds, they are really into collecting things.
Oh, that's a good point.
There's a real solid hoarding mentality.
Yes.
So my almost 3-year-old daughter walks around with a bucket and it is full of her possessions.
Okay.
Yeah, and takes it to bed every single night.
What's in the bucket?
There's little Barbies. There's an arrangement of soft toys.
Yeah.
But it's a quantity over quality thing.
Yeah, okay.
For our daughter Lottie.
They do like stuff, don't they?
They do like stuff so much.
Just collecting things.
And also, I can't buy a gift for anyone.
Yeah.
So this might be the actual space where I could nail this.
Yeah, that's true.
So I need the opportunity.
You know how you just said they like to collect stuff? My 3-year-old, we took her to the beach the other day. And anyway, I took her for a drive just to knock her out so she would go to sleep. And then I picked her up and I put her in bed. She got up 10 minutes later. Do you know why? She had so many shells in her pocket that they had shattered all down the side of her poor little body in the bed.
Yeah. That's what happens.
Well, I collecting things.
It probably doesn't fade away in time. We went to school a couple of weeks ago. We were giving out handballs.
Yeah.
The kid was like, "Can I have a handball?" We're like, "Mate, there's at least 6 or 7 in your pockets."
And if there's not 6 or 7 handballs in your pockets, you need to go home to your mum and say, "I need to see a doctor immediately." Hey, bit of breaking news out of the Adelaide Crows at the moment. Really good news for my daughter Peyton's little friend who wore a number 8 Josh Rochelle badge to Burnside Village when we took her shopping the other day.
Yeah.
He signed on.
Yeah, he signed on for an additional few years. So he was already signed on and now he signed on for an extra extension. He's going to be there to at least the end of 2029.
2029?
That's a good, solid future for the young man.
He's only 20 years of age. So imagine being that good at that age.
Yeah, I reckon the Crows, if they could, would lock him away on about a 25-year deal.
Yeah, exactly right.
Absolute star. Coming up tomorrow as well, looking forward to this. We've got more Beer and Barbecue Festival tickets to give away. Adelaide Beer and Barbecue Festival celebrate beers, barbecue and music. July 14th to 16th at the Adelaide Showground. Get your tickets now from beerandbarbecuefest.com.au. We'll
be paying bills at 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock again tomorrow. Have it on Hayesy if you want to go and see the sold-out concert that is Lewis Capaldi. Get around it tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe you can get your mouth around the words when it comes to describing that competition because you've had a shocker so far.
It's been tough. Why? Well, what's going on? Every time every time I try and talk about Lewis Capaldi, it's like he's just...
You're an absolute disaster. We've got our Bob reveal tomorrow too, our Battle of the Bangers. You got a song?
Yes, I've locked in a song. It's going to be epic. I'm on the comeback trail too, by the way.
What is it? What are we, 5-3?
Yeah, 5-3.
It's important that
Only as good as your last battle. That's what they say.
That's what they say. Mine's going to be tough to beat, just so you know.
All right, watch your space. Nova's pay your bills as well. Hang out with Daysey. He's paying your bills all day on Nova. Enjoy your Wednesday,
Good
please.
on you, DC.
Good stuff,
Take it
Daysey.
away.
Jodie and Hayesy on Adelaide's Nova 919.